खोल्ची पलेको जुलुकी रुन्छ मन बिहान र बेलुकी चिसो चिसो हावा सुरारा रुमाल फरारा.
Life in Nepal is not easy, but the challenges are even greater for women. A heavily patriarchal society, sons have generally been considered more valuable for several cultural reasons. Daughters have been viewed as burdens whose highest value is to marry well and bear sons. In rural Nepal, many women are still living a life of hardship where they are relegated to the home and all tasks connected to homekeeping. From tending to livestock, collecting wood for fire, cooking, and cleaning, women are also the primary caregivers. Cases where men are absent for whatever reason, women also carry additional responsibility of farming and growing food for the family. Men are supposed to be the primary breadwinner, and regardless of their contribution to the home, they are the undisputed head of the house. Unfortunately, the limitation on women is not just in the home but a larger part of Nepali society. Treated as second-class citizens, it is difficult to acquire citizenship in a mother's name, and there remain complications with daughters inheriting property. Until recently, most families gave preference to educating sons but did not see the same value in educating daughters. Without many experiences outside of the home, fewer opportunities available to them, and a lower level of education, women are disadvantaged in many ways. In recent years, however, women have been able to gain value in the eyes of their families and society if they are able to make income and contribute to the family. In the early morning, 23-year-old Sunita Shrestha arrives with her brother-in-law and 6-month-old daughter to start the day. Here, in this shop, Sunita works as a self-employed tailor making clothes for the locals. By running this little business, she is able to contribute financially to help take care of her family. Happy and doing well, Sunita credits all of her success to IN Nepal. In 2014, with the support of her pastor's wife, Sunita joined the Lydia Vocational Training Center under the Women's Empowerment Program at IN Nepal. Young and a relatively new believer, Sunita couldn't believe her luck. She found it difficult to trust a training center would teach income-generating skills, accommodate and feed the trainees, and offer a sewing machine at graduation. What Sunita didn't know at that point was how she was in store for much, much more. Each year, 44 women from all over Nepal are selected for a 5-month training at Lydia where they are taught to become tailors. Here, they are given basic skills to be able to sew 35 items from traditional clothes to school uniforms. With these skills and the sewing machine they receive upon completion of the program, each woman is equipped with the ability to be gainfully employed. A year after opening shop, Sunita finds it hard to believe how much her life has changed. A local of Dolokha, she had first moved to Kathmandu into her uncle's house in the hopes of receiving better education to obtain higher results in the national standardized test to graduate from school. Due to family issues, Sunita moved out of her uncle's house and had to take care of herself. While still a student, she worked in retail and earned 3,000 rupees or about $30 a month. Now, she is lacking for nothing and smiles proudly at how she is able to earn more than enough. Although it was difficult to run a shop at first, Sunita says what she learned at Lydia was more than enough to help her become a success. What Sunita hadn't bargained for was learning far more than just an income-generating skill. As part of their training, the women are taught on various topics such as health and sanitation, women's issues, human rights, and AIDS awareness, just to name a few. Lydia also taught Sunita how to become a better mother. It was during her training that she learned about nutrition, childcare, and how to take better care of her infant. With additional knowledge in health, hygiene, and sanitation, she is able to make sure her home is a healthy environment for her daughter, husband, and other family members. But that isn't all. At Lydia, the focus is always on helping the women develop and grow as individuals. In order to do that, the program includes many other components which are new experiences for the majority of the trainees. During her time at IN Nepal, Sunita learned to play a traditional Nepali drum known as the madal, while others learned the guitar and tambourine. Having learned to do this at Lydia, Sunita is now able to play the madal at her church on occasion. What's more, Sunita is comfortable being at the front of her congregation and has even given sermons at church services, once again thanks to Lydia. As part of the program, each woman is encouraged to gain confidence by taking turns at public speaking. Learning this skill enables women to become more involved and to take on more leadership positions. But there is also a lighter, more fun element to being at Lydia, and Sunita misses the time spent with other women learning to cook, going on picnics, and making jewelry together. A year after graduating, Sunita knows her life is on a much better track. Now married and a mother, she is beyond grateful for her time at IN. From what she learned there, she is able to understand the potential influence and impact of women. The change is so strong that even her husband has benefited from the training. He's proud of me, she says. But more than that, she adds, I'm proud of myself. I know my husband is happy with me, but if he left or if anything happened, I know I will be fine. I have a skill and I can take care of myself. Having her own life changed, Sunita believes women could play a major role in developing the nation. In her opinion, women are hesitant and held back, but through programs like Lydia, more women can be reached, more lives could be affected, and slowly Nepal could change.